Temos pilotos promissores durante muito tempo. E as pessoas estão de olho na largada, visto que um desses iniciantes estará competindo neste evento aqui no Brasil.
I thought that was a female clothing app. Damn it. Yeah, there was shit in there. Fucking Khalifa. You don't want to ruin that Khalifa. The Khalifa, the Rifa, the Biha. Here you are. It is Khalifa. Oh shit. You know, they're just shooting the confetti and just randomly materializing out of nowhere.
there. We're still here. Come on down. I just posted my unboxing of Pro. I got to check it out. And I was happy to take a look at the smart glass Huawei. There are also multiple styles of the Hybrid 2 smart glasses. The smart lighting style unboxing. Huawei has paired up with Gentle Monster to create these glasses. Gentle Monster is an eyewear company. Really excited to hear about this. Speaking of microphones also built-in, and a lot of other technology, gesture controls, and more. There's also a new acoustic system that minimizes audio filters. If you are listening to audio, you're going to be able to hear it. So I'm excited to test it out. So we'll unbox the smart glasses from Huawei and everything that we need inside. And then, of course, we'll do some testing with these glasses. Let's get started. On the box, we've got that Gentle Monster Huawei partnership. First of all, you've got the case for your glasses. Set that down. Inside the box, give your warranty and safety information. Getting started guide and also a log. Right off your glasses. Safe that you can actually just throw in the case when you bring it with you to wipe off in case you get some smudges on there. There's also a cable included, USB Type. But taking a look at the back of the case is where that USB Type-C port is to actually charge your glasses. So yes, they'll have to be in the case while they are charging. There's also a button in the back, the pairing button. Again, zippers right here to open it up. Black, right, style for them. Up at the top here is a lot of padding. Let's take these smart glasses out of the case. Back, up, slide, fit in, take out and put back in. Again, plus the plastic I had off just a look at the overall style of glasses. I have to say, pretty impressed with what's like the jacket are, considering how much package actually got. Sides, they have to slightly tap in a sense or some extra controls that's about second, everything except for the small logo on the left side. Look at the inside of the frame. You get the monster on the right and Huawei on the left. The glasses are just got the Huawei. So, right there again, you get it started over. The left side of the glasses. And within the settings, eyewear 2 is right there. Let's pair our phone to our glasses. Before we try it out, when we get up to the settings, optics, change, hardware protection, little pause audio, take them off, the shortcuts, double tap the left arm, and then play pause, wait, close assistant, double tap the right arm, and then pause. Swiping on the left, done, previous, next, pop that on the right arm, and pressing and holding, which can translate. There is a 5x loading that. Setting detection, audio broadcast meetings, high quality and everything all about. And then we have updates. So let's go ahead and update our sunglasses. Say, just some testing with eyewear to say recognizing that they put them on. We'll actually see this back to the glasses. So let's do our first test. Yes. Don't shine, let us know if you recognize it, and our voice assistant is listening from the glasses actually to the microphone. Not talk, just talk. The microphone. responding. I can hear it. I don't know if the camera will pick up the audio, probably not. But I can actually hear the audio and the voice feedback from the assistant. Now let's listen to some music. So I have the music app open, I'm going to double tap the right side, and it did play the voice box with that double tap. And it sounds pretty cool, actually. It's a little bit different. It almost sounds like you're hearing it kind of in a sense. And really, now let's try swiping forward on the right side. That is the song actually. Those gestures seem to be working most right. The left side volume is turning it up. I'm going to turn it up all the way. I accidentally jumped tap the left side. It did activate the assistant when I was swiping. Tapping the action swiping. It's a really neat magic in the grip. While you're listening to music, you can answer phone calls with a double tap on either side of the glasses. When it comes to style, after looking at myself, I think they did a really good job with them. I like the way they look on my face in general, and it is nice that they do have those different designs in case this isn't something that you're going for. So just did a test while in a completely quiet room listening to music, and at about 50%, you can kind of hear the music, and it's still fairly loud in your ears, so I wouldn't really crank it up much more than that. When you do go up to 100% in a quiet room, you can definitely hear it. It's still not crazy loud, though. And with that being said, vocals are a little bit hard to understand, even at that 100% level. So if you're on a phone call and then you have it, 50% below in a quiet room, the other person, anyone around you or next to you, is not really going to be able to listen in on your conversation. And no, there's no display in front of my eyes. They're not quite Google Glass or anything like that. But anyways, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the Huawei Gentle Monster collaboration with eyewear 2. Overall, seems like a really cool concept in general. Makes things very convenient. Again, less of a reason to actually pull out your phone with the different gesture controls. And then
Google Fi, a phone plan that can. With our flexible plan, only pay for the data you use. Get unlimited calls and texts for $20 per month. Then pay only $10 per gig used. All without contracts or hidden fees. Switch to Google Fi today.
Okay, so meron namang nilabas si Huawei guys na kakaibang product. And actually, hindi ko nga na-expect na ila-launch nila ito this December. Actually, overall, I didn't really expect Huawei to launch their Gentle Monster collaboration here sa Philippines. Pero guys, sa mga K-drama fans dyan, alam kong familiar kayo sa Gentle Monster na brand. Hey guys, it's your Tagalberry and welcome back to my channel. Syempre guys, dito sa channel natin, hindi lang po tablets, laptops, earphones ang pwede natin i-review. Kung hindi, smart sunglasses din. Bakit smart? Basically guys, itong ni-launch ng Huawei together with Gentle Monster ay isang sunglasses wherein you can listen to music, you can answer or end calls while being fashionable. Introduction muna guys ng Gentle Monster. Ang Gentle Monster isa siyang Korean brand. Correct me if I'm wrong ha. And you probably already saw this brands na sinusuot ng mga sikat na K-drama actors and actresses sa mga pinapanood natin sa Netflix. Katulad na lang ng Crash Landing on You. Doon na siya actually sumikat ng bongga dito sa atin sa Philippines. Lagi itong suot ni Yoon Seri doon sa Chloe na K-drama, which is why I collected a few. Meron akong mga Gentle Monster sunglasses here at na-addict ako guys because of, yes, the K-drama. Ito yung usual packaging guys kapag kayo ay bumili sa mismong Gentle Monster na website. Nakalagay siya sa ganitong box, all white, syempre with the Gentle Monster na branding. And it also comes with this pouch at dito located, of course, yung ating sunglasses. Basically, what we have inside is yung mismong sunglasses and yung microfiber cloth inside. Yung mga designs na meron ako, share ko lang na mabilisan. This is Black Peter and when worn, this is how it looks like. Ito naman yung Solo 01. Actually, this one is Jason's.
challenges in shipping and logistics pile up, brands will need to change their strategies. We'll show you how.
Oh, man.
To Zach's Family Pack with Georgia. There's more $30 waiting on the factory.
Every single year, new smartphones are getting better, but at the same time, old smartphones are getting richer. So, for around $400 now, you actually have two choices. Early Intel with cheap code in range 2022, or the flagship is but it's actually better. So, three brand new mid-rangers, the Samsung Galaxy, or the My Note 5 Lite, which is available today. These phones are available for I'll put a little link on each just so you can track them. And these are up against the 2022 flagships. The Samsung Galaxy S21 phone, Oppo Find X2 Pro, Reds, which can be born out for a price and can be bought personally. We've got 10 categories to test, let's see our test. So, the very first experience you'll have with any phone you buy is the box. And there isn't really a clear way for this. Every company just has a different way of doing this. Like if you take the mid-range phones, Samsung's A53 is not like a big fair. You get the phone, and pretty much it. You know, you need a charger. But then Oppo Find X5 Lite is the same price bracket as the Super, which you get at high quality. So you get to people charger fast system. And then the Xiaomi takes that even further by swapping out that 65-watt charger with a 120-watt one. But it's insane. We expect to get $80 So while I would say that the flagship boxes, they do have that premium quality to them, there are lots of experiences in the design which take indulgence as opposed to the utilitarian approach to the mid-ranges. It's not necessarily stuff. You see what I mean? So we'll give one experience as all. But the flagships do have one easy win right out the gate. You see, choices in single everything. Cameras improve everything, and software improves everything. I think devices haven't been made up as categories, but just in terms of the quality materials, plastic. And while I am glad that affordable phones are getting the match finish treatment nowadays, we'll still need to do the cheapest material. Whether it's across the internet, like the Samsung, the Oppo, or just the side rails like Xiaomi, plastic doesn't give you that premium reassurance that you get from dense glass, touch leather now on other devices. Not to mention your flagships, clickier buttons and sharp vibrations. And then actually it's costly. Like the sheeted reinforced Gorilla Glass put on back phone. It's only cost a couple of $100. It's all the fact that most of the companies who make these phones, flagship phones, which sell for more than a higher and so these companies have strong incentive to purchase from automation devices. So, flagships. Just bear in mind that even though it does feel cheap, it's a bad restriction. It's like signal and it's shattering. So that would just simplify solely because it's being used. But there is another thing that flagships need to have. It's a little hard to find compared to the phone, because every single one has some sort of differentiated gimmick. Quality material to want to have over twice as much cash as you would product. Like the S3 Ultra Samsung. Xiaomi's Mi 10 Pro tablets, one of the main one camera setup, recording, one has gone down the road, also design. Whatever it is, it ranges regardless of what it is from. The market for affordable phones is so competitive that if it was ever looking to add in something formal, something fun, or better off just not having that thing in independently. And so these phones tend to end up extremely functional in everything we use. And if you are enjoying this video, then sub to the channel. This is always a bad thing. One time without functional philosophy, really handy. See, with the focus on function, it's just kind of an assumed that you're going to be using expensive wires in your phones. So, like this. But affordable phones just want your wire phones. What is wireless phones? But the reason that I'm actually giving this category a draw is that even though they have different prices, sells out a lot of features that also comes with single lifestyle, like wireless charging, so far, we've got 1 point of our 2020 mid-rangers. But now we're on to the big ones. Once that honeymoon phase with the phones is over, and the novelty factor of its more toy-like gimmicks has worn off, can you take photos and videos reliably? Can you watch videos of people sitting in bright sunlight? So let's start with performance. And on the bright side, chipsets. First, I used to prefer that it's powered by newer and more efficient streamlined processes. However, because these mid-ranges are designed for the mass market, the average users will find that the mid-range chipsets take shortcuts in places that they think the average user is. They are being marketing, which does make sense. If you are an average smartphone user, well, downloading one go. They're much less likely to be a hardcore Genshin Impact player, and if they are, they can pay for that extra graphics by buying a higher-end phone. And so, just for a point of reference, I've ran the Antutu benchmark on each one of these phones, and you can see that while the new mid-rangers are all very close to that 400,000 point mark, the old flagships are all put.
Getting the incredible iPhone 13 without T-Mobile makes as much sense as playing hide and seek in the desert.
Really, guys?
T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places. And now, when you switch, you can get iPhone 13 on us at T-Mobile. Run.
Today, we bring you a brand new product. That is the Huawei eyewear. Let's first check out the design. Huawei borrows the ideas from fashion sector and designs classic rectangle frame, vintage round frame, and aviator frame for its eyewear, offering consumers different choices. People with different styles and age can choose different frames. A pair of bright glass not only fit for your face shape, but also show your taste. And there's also a unique design. Notice that many people may have more than one pair of glasses to meet the requirements for different occasions. Eyewear has a renewable frame. You can easily remove the frames. For example, when you are at work, wear a gray glass, and when you are driving, you may wear sunglasses. You can easily remove the frame. And with the same lenses, you can go with multiple frames for different designs. We also work with professional eyewear brands, and we offer a dozen of brands. You can go to the mall and choose. This is really awesome. In addition to the original design of frames, we also have optimized the wearing comfort. Designers and experts have done multiple optimizations. Have a thin curved temple wrapped around the ears, stable with maximum comfort. We also have lightweight nylon materials. At the same time, we also offer extended temples, which is the fixed millimeter, the face of different people. You can go to Huawei service stores in Hong Kong. After talking about the design, now let's look at the experience. It comes with a 128 square millimeters open speaker, and will be able to listen to the environment noise. At the same time, it also answer phone calls with this eyewear, and we can also help to protect your privacy. And in different scenarios, environments, we will be able to lower the sound automatically, reducing sound usage so that content only goes to your ears. We also ensure high definition phone call experience. We use dislocated green voice to set conducting structure, which can reduce wind noise caused by air friction. At the same time, we use directional voice announcement option. Even in outdoor environments, sound can be picked up at other on the other side of the phone. Power eyewear not only gives all weather but also the first smart glasses running CarpetOS. Based on the capabilities of CarpetOS, we provide a fast audio and connection experience. Today, almost everyone has multiple smart devices. The Huawei eyewear can connect to two smart devices at the same time. You can connect your PC to the glass to watch a film. When the phone call comes, it will be switched to smartphones. There's no need for you to switch back and forth. At the same time, we also offer Audio Manager. And Audio Manager has been added to the HarmonyOS service widget for the first time. In the Audio Manager service widget, you can easily manage the devices connected to the glasses and quickly switch between devices with a single tap. Another interesting feature is the broadcast of important information. Sometimes it's not convenient for you to have access to such information through your phone. The eyewear can be a portal. Without unlocking your phone, you will be able to have access to such information. Maybe in the following scenarios, for example, the customers tag you in the chat group. At 10 o'clock, you have a department meeting and your boarding gate has been changed to number 21. In such scenarios, without unlocking your phone, you will be able to receive such information and notifications from your eyewear so as to avoid missing information or flight. Another very interesting feature is
someday in the future, smartphones may become a thing of the past. Imagine every smartphone function integrated into what you wear. Today, we're introducing Xiaomi's first pair of smart eyewear. Calling, viewing, navigating, camera, all integrated in a pair of glasses. Xiaomi smart glasses use optical waveguide technology for lens display capabilities. At its core is a 0.13-inch micro-LED display. Smaller than a grain of rice, light output is as high as 2 million nits. Through reflection and diffusion of the optical waveguide lens, a much larger display is offered to the eye. View notification. Phone calls. HUD navigation.
Translate the menu.
Okay, translating the menu.
The Dirt Off-Road Series really looking to bring all the thrills and spills for this race.
It was said, insufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from wonder. Xiaomi smart glasses uses an engineering mindset to create a future of pride.
That's more than enough getting. Ugh, does get it.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. Fi has unlimited plans that fit your data usage. Simply Unlimited is our most affordable plan for unlimited data, calls, and texts. Starting at $20 per month for each line, or try Unlimited Plus to get all the same features, plus international coverage, and unlimited hotspot tether.
For the last week, I've swapped out my $1,200 iPhone 13 Pro Max for this $250 budget phone. This thing costs 5 times less, and yet somehow it keeps up. This is the Poco X4 Pro. It's a successor to the Poco X3 lineup that took the internet by storm over the last 2 years. But this time round, they've taken that secret formula and pushed it to the next level. And it's off to a flying start with this packaging. You get a clear squidgy case, a screen protector, the phone itself a 67-watt turbocharger, apparently, and a USB-C cable. So, I'm going to show you why this phone in particular is so ridiculously impressive, but then I also want to show you how it is the epitome of every single thing that is wrong with the budget phone market right now. So the very first thing that you'll notice is how well designed it is. Not luxury per se, it lacks the density of a flagship, but the glass back gives it a touch of elegance. There's absolutely zero flexing or signs of sloppy construction, and the fact that the phone is not too heavy, combined with the tight corners, means that I think it pulls off the completely flat look without feeling jabby or leaving marks in your hand. No, I think. But even more so than the design, Poco's just nailed the feeling of using the phone. Really get the impression that they agonized over the details, which is not something I thought I'd be saying about a Poco phone. The side-mounted fingerprint scanner means that by the time you tap your power button, you're in. the haptics are so good that it took me on guard. Every action you take is recorded into a soft reassuring vibration. Every time you tap on an UI, every time you push a slider to the left, every time you turn a phone on standby. Plus, this phone isn't just simple boxes. It's got a top finger requiring a bottom requiring a top, an IR button used as a TV remote, an echo jack, and even I think these flash windows.
What happened?
But if I had to isolate one thing about this, one thing is just too good to let it go. This is the easiest place to cut corners. I don't like downloading my iPhone. Because all the alright with the particular slides, the only instruction is to the middle of the there is a bit of a chip at the bottom, but that's quite easy. Counter like that, the panel itself is 120 Hz Allen Edge 200 bit, which is one of my tactile secrets. And that's a difference that I was not expecting. Yeah, I couldn't get my photos on this phone. Rest assured that when I post them, they're going to get out of the way. That much expensive games. I think the final edge from now on that we have always done. This party was the easy go basically, but it's not the and so now I'm a couple of experimenting person after person over the last few days asking them to come to me. I believe how much this will cost. I've had three of the right side, and then $450, mind you, I don't have the exact price of it right now. All I believe is a and if you are enjoying this video, there is something to tell you. How much all of this while still delivering large levels. Quite slightly, there is some hesitation with your weapon and it's just a box and photos. But all again is small which is since Snapdragon 691. The first one, browsing database was almost not that hardcore kind of game, but I haven't wanted my entire repertoire of go-to games to get one perfect and my settings. What I know, I would take my significant but what I would say are average games playing a small about 5,000 views on top. I get these days. And that's when what we're going to do is not about 30% it's 25 30 minutes in this fast charger. Now, all of this begs a very complex question. How on earth do I learn just zero batteries? Or else these movies, cameras, and performance, and now get the complete extra shebang. I'll tell you, I can see this problem when 90% pushing plus small movies. Now I'll find plus cameras on that. That's so many features in AI, but with cheap phone, for all possible performance, it's probably this is the time to consider ever. Just can't. So, this is what we should do. Now, consider but in order to use that to the point where you can tell what something like this. Now, so for example, the 5G. This phone technically has 5G. It's in the marketing material, it's on the back of the phone, it's in the name. This phone is actually called the Poco X4 Pro 5G. But just like pretty much every budget phone, 5G here is not actually reliable enough to make it worth spending the extra $10 a month to actually upgrade to a 5G contract. And so I reckon that 95% of users will be impressed by the fact that it has 5G and might well be swayed by it, as it likens this phone to more expensive phones that do actually have better antennae and support more 5G bands, but they'll never actually use it on this phone. Or for another example, the software. this is not bad software. For the most part, it is tactile, fluid, and feature-rich. It feels like it's built to mislead people a bit. Like how, this is never mentioned, you wouldn't know this before buying it, but the Poco X4 Pro is absolutely rammed with bloatware. I counted up the number of apps the phone starts with. I have a guess, actually. 30? 40? Nope, 61. There is no ads pre-installed on this phone.
61.
And that includes games, shopping apps, even travel agency apps littered with spammy offers. It looks like they've also created a new screen that pops up every single time you install an app, just so they can show you an ad. It's not a big deal if you're in the know. It'll probably take you 10 minutes to get rid of all the bloat and disable the ads. But I'm sure you're aware of how these companies are managing to make phones that are as good as so wonderful. They'll be getting out these ads and these ads.
Yeah.
There's another thing. Like, this is very what I can do. And my best guess as to why they call it UI13 is to give people who are less in the know the impression that it is running on the future Android. It's not even running on the current version of Android, Android 12. It's in fact running on Android 11. Then you know you publish track records. It's like never get to Android update to be on Android 13. Again, it's not a deal breaker, especially given that the recent version of Android aren't a major upgrade. But it's another slightly different way the company's managing to use out another object. The most obnoxious example of this by far, though, is this camera system. It looks real, doesn't it? Well, I'm pretty sure they made it like this to remind you of the $1,400 Xiaomi. Ultimately, that camera module was standing right back of the phone. That's not all buzzwords. It's a wonderfully magnificent AI triple camera, but sense of the words. It's not like what price is not that. In broad daylight, it's actually rather interesting to get decent natural background blur and plenty of detail with that word. It's filmed, but it's completely demolished. I simply learn others. The video quality is consistently poor and capped to 1080p. Not to mention that these two other cameras, the ultra-wide and the macro, are recently no one cares. They're grainy, like this scenario. Oh, with that it's just the word AI. At the same time, it already says AI once here. You've got two AIs.
It's a great on my t-shirt right now. It's like all day, that's pretty rough.
To be clear, this is the kind of camera experience that you can expect to have videos. Great, fun. It's good, and we market it. I find it hard to believe that people would feel it's a bit like someone released a car that looks like a Lamborghini. They marketed as a sports car on a budget, but then you buy it and you realise it's actually just a the crux of this video, the Poco X4 Pro is like 100% recommended, but just be aware that if you go $250, you're not getting $1,000 like there are compromises with the budget program, and just got to bear in mind that those compromises are pretty much hard nowadays. 4 years ago, this looked at a very good budget, but nowadays, companies cost and they have to start with much of this obvious. To check out some of the most exciting phones on the planet, and to stay tuned to the new video that's coming really soon, and to when Sarah is fast. Alright, what do you think about fails? Starting off pretty bad, but ending up into absolute necessity. So, let's start with step 1, which looks just like an iPhone 10. The settings is a companion phone, but minimalists. The idea being that you can leave the phone over and take this tiny little weight out of the pounds. And I kind of like this concept of something effective without being distracting. The same issue. Aside from the fact that it's almost been validated by the existence of a smartwatch, it just feels like a bit of an inherent contradiction. Surely, as a minimalist, the last thing I want is to have to split all my stuff between two different phones. Plus, it's being targeted as a way to get away from your distractions.
Me.
Still on Android phone, you kind of do everything. It's just
that?
Poor camera, tiny screen, slow processing, and terrible battery life. So I'm going to give this one a 2 out of 10 fail rating. The consequences aren't major, but it's a flawed concept, and as a result, it's kind of disappeared off the radar. In 13th place, we have the myth, the legend, the Escobar Gold 11 Pro. A few months ago, the Escobar company announced that they were going to sell a gold-plated iPhone 11 Pro for $499. And without delving into the details of it, they weren't. It was a scam. A scam that we debunked within 4 days of it being launched, after which it very quickly disappeared from their website. So, 3 out of 10 failed, considering that the entire launch was stopped in its tracks. Now, jumping back a few years, the LG Optimus 3D is one of those devices where you have to say, fair play, you tried. On very first glance, apart from the fact that it was a thick boy phone, you might not have even noticed something was amiss. But this was a 3D phone, and they really committed to the idea. It had a 3D display, 3D applications, and even dual 3D cameras on the back. And this was a fun phone. Like, going around taking 3D photos and even 3D videos was an incredible novelty all these years ago. But there were just too many limitations. The second you entered 3D mode, the resolution of the screen would halve. To get the 3D to work, you'd have to look at it from a really specific angle. And I guess more important than any of that, there wasn't really much 3D content available. This phone was almost banking on 3D becoming the next big thing, on being able to tap into a flourishing ecosystem of 3D content. And to be fair, had 3D taken off, this phone might well have been a huge hit. But as we quickly discovered from how well the 3D TV revolution went down,
É isto que estávamos esperando! O barulho e as luzes ficando verdes! Começou! O que faz com que o programa de iniciantes seja tão relevante na série Turf Road é o série. Com sua influência e carisma, AJ garante que a série continue viva com os novos pilotos promissores durante muito tempo. E as pessoas estão de olho na largada, visto que um desses iniciantes estará competindo neste evento aqui no Brasil. É isso aí, Brasil! Temos uma ótima corrida pela frente, com muita ação, emoção. De um evento da série Dirt Road. Agora as coisas estão esquentando entre AJ e Bruno Duran novamente. Como de costume, temos muita emoção vindo do acampamento Duran. É raro ver tanta tensão na série Dirt Road, então estamos ansiosos para ver eles resolvendo tudo na pista em breve. A antiga série Dirt Road já teve